I just got done reading through all the comments on my last video and I saw so many people tagging me in this video. Rapture 2025, September 23rd, prophecy exposed. Don't be deceived by false prophets. And they were asking me to respond to this. So here's the thing. There's so many people setting dates for the rapture. Some people even say that it's going to happen in October. But I wanted to wait until October to make this video because I didn't want to promote their video. I don't want to give them any attention because that's exactly what they're looking for. They want views. They want hits. They want to be able to say, "See, I told you. I told you something was going to happen on September 23rd. Well, nothing happened." But then they'll say, "Well, you know, it could have happened in October." Well, nothing happened in October. But you know, there's always some other date that they can point to and say, "Well, you know, maybe it's going to happen next year or maybe the year after that." So this is what I wanted to say in this video. First off, do not believe everything you see on the internet. Just because somebody makes a video with millions of views doesn't mean they're right. In fact, the Bible warns us about those who want to gain attention. It says, "For such people deliberately choose to ignore the fact that the Lord is coming." They would rather do their own thing and follow their own desires. And the result is that they drift away from listening to the truth and wander off into these teachers' wild tales. 2 Peter 3:3-4 NLT. That's exactly what's happening here. People are ignoring the fact that the Lord is coming and they're choosing to do their own thing. They're following their own desires and making up stuff. They're saying things like, "I had a dream, and God spoke to me, and He told me that the rapture is going to happen on this date or that date." No, God doesn't speak to people that way. The Bible clearly says that the day and the hour of the rapture, of the return of Christ, is unknown. Only God the Father knows it. We don't know when Jesus is coming back. We are not supposed to know when Jesus is coming back. Every single person who's ever claimed to know when Jesus is coming back has been wrong. Now, I know that there's a lot of talk about the September 23rd, 2025 rapture prophecy. I know that there's a lot of talk about John Walvoord's writings and what he wrote about the date of the rapture, and I don't want to go into all of that right now. We'll save that for another video. But let me just tell you this. Jesus is coming back. The rapture is going to happen, and it's going to be amazing. But we do not need to set dates. We do not need to try to calculate when this is going to happen. We just need to be ready. There's a couple passages of scripture that I want you to write down and think about. First of all, Matthew 24, verse 36, "But concerning that day and hour, no one knows, no, not even the angels of heaven, but the Father only." If Jesus himself says that no one knows when he's coming back, how can we claim to know when he's coming back? Think about that. Secondly, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 2, "For the Son of Man will come at an hour you do not expect." Jesus is coming at an hour we do not expect. He's coming at a day we do not expect. We don't know when he's coming back. And if we're trying to set dates and we're trying to calculate and figure this out, then we're not looking at the signs. We're not watching for the signs. We're not paying attention to what's going on around us. We are simply setting dates based on dreams, based on speculation, based on what we think we know, but we don't actually know. So my encouragement to you is to stop looking at dates, stop looking at calendars, stop looking at signs in the sky, stop looking at anything other than Jesus and what we need to be doing. We need to be getting our lives right. We need to be ready every single day as if Jesus is coming back that day. Because when we fixate on dates, when we fixate on calendars, when we fixate on signs, then we're not fixed on Jesus. And that's exactly what these false prophets want us to do. They want us to look at dates and to look at signs and to look at everything else but Jesus. So I pray that you'll be encouraged by this message. I pray that you'll realize that you don't need to set dates. You don't need to calculate. You don't need to worry about when Jesus is coming back. Just be ready. Be ready today, tomorrow, and every day that you live for Jesus. If you enjoyed this video, then please click that like button. Share this video with a friend. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please join us. It's absolutely free.